Hello everybody, Jackson here with the Well Squad. Today we'll be talking about Ethereum. You can see Ethereum is climbing high over the past 3 months. You can see it's gone from 38 down to a low of 21, now back at 34. So just in the last over a month, we are seeing gains of upwards near 50% in 32 days. So a nice run for Ethereum, but we don't want to assume that's going to keep going, right? We have to look at the chart. And today in this video, we're going to do just that. So let's take some notes here, right? We have a support and resistance line, mostly resistance here at 39, mostly. I'm sorry, 34. Then we have another one at 42. And lastly one at 48, which is the very top. And then of course we have this purple box, which is what I've been talking about lately, the buy zone, ranging from 1600 to 2500. Basically every time Ethereum goes in this box, it comes back out above, and has since done that for a year now. Now, we don't want to assume that's going to keep doing that. One day it will be its last time, or one day, maybe it won't touch it anymore ever again. But it's just a consistently improving strategy. The buy zone is what I like to call it. But let's look at Ethereum now. So first off, you're going to be looking at the RSI, right? You can see the RSI is above 70. Now, for anyone new, that would be a bad sign because above 70 is overbought, which means eventually it'll come back down. But we just have to look at the history of Ethereum, right? We see overbought back in August 2021. It never went down after that. Like, went down a month after, sure, or after a big spike, but you can see like there's no real correction that immediately followed this overbought sign. And then another time back in May of 2021, that was an evident up and down overbought signal that did tend to work out for the people who looked at the RSI. But basically everything else was either a short-term dip of 5 to 10% or no dip at all, right? You can see here is a clear sign, same as around here. And the RSI is more of a short-term thing. The MACD is the longer-term indicator we want to be looking at. So let's RSI not too dependent. Crypto is not too dependent on the RSI. So let's remove that. MACD, you can see whenever the blue line crosses under the orange, that's a reversal, right? So you're seeing higher prices go under, and then we see the red flow continue. So whenever we see that red, we're still in the bearish zone. When we see the white, which means we're improving, right? If we see the white on the green side, which means we're turning bearish once again. So whenever you see the blue cross below the orange, generally not a good sign. Now we see right here, it barely happened, and then nothing happened until a couple months after, and it was probably not related. So you can't depend on one indicator in crypto. However, out of the RSI and MACD is the more useful. So you see the blue crossing above the orange, that is generally a good sign. As we can see right here, this is the start of a new push from 28 to 48, and then eventually crossed under it and brought a new valley down to January 27th, which was another time when the blue crossed above the orange and started anew. So it's like these are mini ones, and here's big ones, right? We see a big one November, January, September, August, May. So the big ones don't happen every month, but the smaller ones do. Like you can see February, March, like they cross so little, and when it's not a huge move like this or like these, it doesn't really matter. So what we want to look for is those types of moves where you could see on the longer term, on the longer time frame from November, we can see the blue line cross below. That's your sign to get out. And we see all this little stuff, mostly red, we see in the flow. And then one day, January 29, we see the blue cross above the orange, turns green, and stays green for quite a while. And that's your time to get in. And that was right at 2,500. Now we're at 33, 34. But now the price that we're seeing right now, there's no clear sign except it's going to keep going up based on the MACD. Now the support and resistance lines say something else. We could see, I have to bring this down a little bit. Back in August, and then we see another one in January where it hit and kept trying to go over and could not. So we're going to see if Ethereum could stay above this line. If so, good. If not, then it'll hit and probably retest it because we're seeing a lot of strength in the market right now. You can see right up here, you see the D for day. So every candle's a day. So out of the past 15 days, we have 2 red days. And that's obviously a good sign. Something we've seen like that was right back here, where it just kept going up and up. Surely we will see, I think we'll see cheaper prices in the future, but in the short term, there's no real direction to where Ethereum is going besides up. If it crosses this support line and a resistance line and stays above that said line, that's a good sign for sure. MACD is still pointing positive, and not dying anytime soon. You can see when it's dying when you see more white instead of green, and the blue starts to turn over, right? Like over here when it just doesn't grow anymore, just kind of stalls. We're not seeing that yet. So nice push for Ethereum. A lot of crypto investors are happy right now. Prices are coming back. Hopefully you're one of them. Hopefully you're making some money in this latest push. I hope you make some sense of this video. I hope it helped. If it did, please press the like button and subscribe for more videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks for watching.